here with Ithaca after the Bombers knock off Smith 3-0 in the second round of the 2024 NCAA Division III Volleyball Championships, joined by head coach Tara Stillwell and student athletes Ellie Benedict and Anaya Prince. Coach, if we could start with an opening statement, and then we'll have some questions for you.
Yeah, I just want to start off by saying congratulations to Smith. They're a great team. We've seen them twice this year already, and they've challenged us both times. I think Greg is doing some amazing stuff there, making it back to the tournament after a 23-year hiatus, or 20, something like that. So pretty good. So props to them. But then I am incredibly proud of my team for doing everything that we talked about and just playing outrageous. So.
Coach Stillwell, you kind of alluded to this a little bit in your opening statement. So you've been able to beat Smith College now twice this season, and being a team that's been receiving votes for kind of the majority of the season. Can you talk about how tough that is?
Yes.
And what that means for your program?
Yeah, so always tough to beat a team more than once in a season, especially regular season to playoffs. The last 2 years, Ithaca College has lost to a team that in the playoffs that they had beaten in regular season. And we tried not to acknowledge it today, but we knew that the streak was going to end because we had a really good game plan, and I knew that we were motivated. So it's definitely not an easy feat, and I'm proud of the accomplishment in doing so.
Ellie, Smith is second in the country in aces %. You guys held them aceless today. What worked well for you at serve receive?
I think honestly just the dynamic that I have with my other DSs and my outsides. We work a lot in practice on serve receive, so it's cool to just come out and be able to use that in a game.
And Anaya, it felt like every time Smith made a push, you would get a set from Wesley and answer back. Tell me about the zone you were in and some of the kills you were able to produce.
Well, we always talk about it in practice and other games of just like honing in and zoning in on yourself and focusing on our side of the net. So I just kind of focused on that a lot today, and made a really big impact.
Now, this question will be for both the student athletes. Can you talk to me about the team's energy this evening, kind of how you're able to maintain it from start to finish?
Yeah, I think energy has been a big topic for us this season in general. I think our team is a really big advocate for when we're up and playing well, we're going to dominate. So I think we did that tonight. And I think for tonight's game, Smith's energy was also very high, and we kind of fed off of that.
Yes.
So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think having each other and to lean on was a big part of how we wanted to play and go about it, and our mentality. With little things like we never got down on ourselves, we just kept pushing and fought through adversity and got through the points.
Coach, you've been to a Final Four on the other side of this in their seat. As a coach, how has this run felt different?
It's different because I can't do anything. At the end of the day, right, you can come up with a good game plan. I put the lineups down, can make strategic changes. But at the end of the day, I just have to trust that the things that we've done day in and day out for the last 4 months are going to stick. And I do. I trust my team immensely with everything that we worked on, and they take feedback very well. And I think that my assistant and I have talked about it. We're just like, well, okay. So it's weird to not have any control in a sense.
So regardless of what happens in the other match, second year in a row, third time in 5 years that we will be in a regional final, what will it take to take the next step and get to that Elite Eight?
Yeah, so Hopkins and Carnegie are really good teams. They're both going to put up a big battle depending on who wins. I think that that's the hump that we as a program have been getting stuck at the last couple of years. And so I think for us, it's a lot of motivation. It's a lot of just like kind of what Anaya said, like honing in on the things that we need to do. I also think that the serve and pass game is critical. Talking to coaches, because we're at the same hotel as Carnegie, friends with the Hopkins coach. We're just good at ball control, and so that's what we really need to lean on. Digging when we need to dig, and I thought we did a great job. Big block, we had a big block today. So just all of those things, and serving.